Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to add motion to a time lapse. And I'm going to do this in post-production. It's really simple. I'm going to be using Premiere, and you can do this in pretty much any nonlinear editing system. But I'm using Premiere today. So inside Premiere, the first thing you need to do is create a sequence, and I'm going to hit Control-N to bring that up for my new sequence. And I'm going to do this in 1080p 24 because that's pretty standard. And because I've done my time lapse in 4K, so it's going to give me a lot of room to work with. So now that we have our sequence, I'm going to go ahead and drag my time lapse in here. And this is important. This is telling me that the clip that I'm trying to bring in is not 1080p, and I know this, and I don't want to change my sequence settings because I won't have any room to fix that, to make those movements that I want. So I'm going to keep existing settings. I'm going to bring this in, and this time lapse I did in 4K. Well, technically it was 5K because it was from a full frame camera, but I rendered it out in 4K, which is still 4 times the size of 1080p. So what we're going to do here is, once you have the clip selected, go up and select Effect Controls, and then we're going to go into Motion, which is the first tab, and then you'll see you have Position and Scale. So right away we want to just play with the scale, and you'll see if you do it at 50%, you'll see that's about as wide. That's how it looked naturally when I shot it. But I shot wider than I needed because I want to make this move in post. So I'm going to bring this up to about 75%. And when you're doing this, you can change the scale and the position by using these little clock here. And those clocks enable the keyframes for an animation. So I'm not going to change the scale on this one because I don't want a zoom out effect or a zoom in effect. I just want a static one axis move to simulate like a slider. So I'm going to use position here, and I'm going to slide it to where I want it in the first frame. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going to hit, once I have that the way I want it, I'm going to hit position, and that will make a keyframe right there. So then I'm going to drag this all the way over to the end of the clip. And now I'm going to change where I want my end to be. So I want it right there. And I'm not going to mess with the vertical because, again, on this particular shot, I only want to emulate a horizontal sliding dolly move. And that's all done. So now when you scrub this back and play through, you have your motion. So that's it. It's a super simple method for adding motion to a time lapse in post-production. Now if you like this, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more photo and video tutorials. Thanks.